Does your cat wake you up at dawn, follow you from room to room, or sit beside you without wanting to be touched? These tiny moments may look random, but in cat behavior, they can be powerful signs your cat loves you. And if you've ever wondered how to tell your cat you love them in a way they truly understand, today I'll show you 6 simple daily rituals that make your cat feel safe, bonded, and deeply connected to you. The last one may be the habit that annoys you the most, but to your cat, it could mean you are my favorite person. Sign 1, cat greeting. Let's start with something you probably do every time you walk in the door. You reach out to them. Now, there is a misconception that cats are aloof or that you have to wait for them to come to you entirely. But science shows that the way you initiate contact is actually a daily act of profound respect. When you extend your hand, maybe just a finger towards your cat's nose, you aren't just saying hello. You're engaging in an ancient biological protocol. Think about how cats greet each other in the wild. They touch noses. It is a scent exchange. It is a way of asking, where have you been? Are you safe? Are we still family? By offering your hand, your human paw, and letting them sniff it before you pet them, you are speaking their language. You are saying, I respect your bodily autonomy. I am asking for permission. Many owners feel bad if their cat sniffs and then walks away. Please do not take this personally. In cat psychology, that sniff was the interaction. They checked your ID badge, confirmed you are their safe human, and felt secure enough to carry on with their day. If your cat rubs their cheek against your hand after sniffing, that is a bonus. That is them mingling their scent with yours. But simply allowing you to reach into their personal space without flinching, that is trust. A study by feline cognition researchers found that cats who are given this choice to sniff before being touched show significantly more affection over time. So if you do this little finger greeting every day, give yourself credit. You aren't just saying hi, you are telling your cat, I see you, I respect you, and I am safe. And every time you do it, you are adding a brick to the fortress of your bond. Sign 2, staying near you. Now, let's address a topic that causes a lot of confusion in the cat community. You might have heard advice saying you should ignore your cat to make them like you. Let's reframe that, because ignoring sounds cold, and you love your cat too much to be cold. What you are actually doing is something psychologists call parallel bonding or co-regulation. Have you ever been working on your laptop, reading a book, or watching TV, and your cat settles down a few feet away? They aren't on your lap, they aren't looking at you. They are just there. Some owners feel guilty about this. They think, I should be playing with them. I'm being a boring owner. Stop right there. In the mind of a predator, letting your guard down is dangerous. You only close your eyes or focus on a task when you are 100% sure you are safe. When you sit calmly and do your own thing, you are projecting a massive signal of safety to your cat. You are becoming a non-threat. If you were to chase them around the house trying to hug them, you might accidentally trigger their prey drive or anxiety. But by just existing near them calmly and predictably, you are validating their safety. This is why cats often gravitate toward the one person in the room who isn't trying to pet them. It's not because they are being difficult, it's because that person feels the safest and most predictable. So if you have a routine where you drink your coffee while scrolling on your phone and your cat sits on the other end of the sofa, that isn't distance. That is intimacy. That is your cat saying, I trust you enough to ignore you. You are their anchor. You are creating a safe zone just by being your calm, boring, wonderful self. You are letting them socialize on their own terms, which is the greatest gift you can give a control freak feline. Before we go to the next sign, tell me in the comments, does your cat have a special way of staying close to you without asking for attention? Maybe they sit beside your laptop, sleep near your feet, follow you from room to room, or just watch you quietly from their favorite spot. I read these stories because they often reveal the little love languages cats use every day. And your story might help another cat parent understand their own cat better. Sign 3, turning away. This leads us perfectly into the next sign of love that is often misinterpreted as rejection. We humans love hugs. We are primates. We are wired to squeeze things we love. Cats are not primates. If your cat doesn't want to be held, or if they jump off your lap after 2 minutes, it is easy to feel like you failed. But let's look at the trust radius. Cats have different zones of comfort when it comes to closeness. There is the intimate zone, touching, but there is also the social zone within arm's reach. If your cat chooses to sleep in the same room as you, even if it's on the floor or a separate chair, they are actively choosing your company. Think about it. They could be anywhere in the house, under a bed, in a closet, in a sunbeam, in another room, but they chose to be within your radius. And here is the ultimate compliment that many owners mistake for rudeness: the back turn. Does your cat ever sit on your desk and turn their back to you, or sleep at the foot of the bed facing away from you? In the wild, turning your back to another creature is a death sentence. It exposes your spine, your most vulnerable point. You never turn your back on an enemy. You only turn your back on family. By facing away from you, your cat is designating you as their rear guard. They are saying, I know you have my back. I know you won't attack me. They are trusting you with their life. So the next time they sit just out of reach or turn their fluffy tail in your face, don't feel sad. Feel honored. You are the guardian of the spine. You are the protector of their sleep. That is a heavy responsibility, and you are crushing it. Sign 4, daily routine. We live in a chaotic world, but inside your home, you have created something magical for your cat: routine. You might think your life is boring or repetitive. You get up, you feed the cat, you go to work, you come back, you feed the cat again. But to a small animal living in a big world, that repetition is love. Studies from UC Davis regarding cortisol, the stress hormone in cats, show that predictability is the #1 factor in reducing anxiety. When you feed them at roughly the same time, or when you have that little ritual of playing with the laser pointer before bed, you are lowering their blood pressure. You are fulfilling a contract of care. Many owners worry, am I playing with them enough? Is their life exciting enough? Listen to me. Excitement is overrated. Safety is everything. By being consistent, you are telling your cat, you don't have to worry about where your next meal comes from. You don't have to worry if I will return. I am the clockwork promise. If your cat wakes you up at 6 a.m. for breakfast, I know it's annoying, but try to reframe it. They aren't just hungry, they are confident. They are confident in you. They know that if they poke your face, you will provide for them. They have zero doubt in your love and care. That confidence is a testament to the secure environment you have built. You have removed fear from their life. That is a massive achievement. Sign 5, talking to your cat. Let's talk about the conversation you have with your cat. And yes, I know you talk to them. Maybe you use a high-pitched baby voice. Maybe you have special nicknames. Maybe you just narrate your day to them. Some people might say this is silly. Science says it is genius. A 2021 study revealed that cats actually modify their vocalizations, their meows, to match their owners. They develop a unique pigeon language or dialect that only the two of you understand. If your cat meows at you and you talk back, you are engaging in a vocal grooming session. In the wild, cats don't meow at each other much. They meow at us. They developed this entire vocal range specifically to hack our brains and communicate with us. So when you talk to them and they trill or chirp back, that is a bonding ritual. And let's not forget the slow blink. You've probably heard of this, but are you doing it? When you catch your cat staring at you and you slowly close your eyes and open them again, you're saying, I love you, in the most primal way possible. If they do it back, that is a cat kiss. But here's what I want to reassure you about. If they don't blink back or if they look away, that is okay too. Looking away is also a sign of trust. It means they don't feel the need to monitor you. So keep talking to them. Keep using that silly baby voice. Your voice is the soundtrack of their safety. It vibrates in their chest and soothes their nervous system. You are literally singing them a lullaby of safety every time you say, "Who's a good kitty?" Sign 6, cat hair everywhere. Finally, we arrive at the number one sign of love that is often mistaken for a nuisance. We need to talk about cat hair. It's on your clothes, it's on your sofa, it's on your fresh laundry. We spend millions of dollars on lint rollers and vacuums. But let's look at this through your cat's eyes. Before I explain what this really means, tell me in the comments. Where does your cat leave their little signature most often? On your clothes, your pillow, your favorite chair, or the fresh laundry you just folded? These funny habits may look annoying, but they often reveal the exact way your cat tries to claim you as family. Cats live in a world of scent. Scent is identity. When your cat rubs against your legs, a behavior called allo rubbing, or sleeps on your discarded sweater, or yes, sits on your clean laundry pile, they aren't trying to make a mess. They are engaging in scent comb mingling. They are trying to create a group scent. They want to smell like you and they want you to smell like them. In a cat colony, mixing scents is the equivalent of wearing a team jersey or a wedding ring. It is a public declaration that we belong together. When you leave the house with a few cat hairs on your coat, you are carrying their protection with you. And when you leave your scent on the sofa, they sleep there to feel close to you. Scientific studies show that for a cat, the scent of their beloved human reduces stress more than toys, treats, or even the presence of another cat. So if your cat is obsessed with your shoes, your gym bag, or your pillow, please stop seeing it as a hygiene issue, within reason, of course. See it for what it is. They are trying to merge their soul with yours. They love you so much that they want to be wrapped in your essence even when you are asleep or away. And once you start seeing these small rituals this way, something changes. The slow blink is no longer just a cute moment. The cat hair on your clothes is no longer just a mess. The quiet presence beside you is no longer distance. It becomes a pattern, a silent language your cat has probably been using with you for years. But here's the part many cat parents miss. If these little rituals make your cat feel loved and safe, what happens when your cat tries to connect and you don't notice? Maybe they sit near you in silence. Maybe they stare from across the room. Maybe they follow you, wait, and then quietly walk away. To us, it may look like nothing, but to your cat, being ignored can activate a hidden emotional process most owners completely misunderstand. In the video on your screen, I'll show you what cats really think when you ignore them, and why the behavior that looks the most like indifference may actually be one of the deepest signs of attachment. Go watch it next, because once you understand this, you will never see your cat's silence the same way again.